What's up, Jay?
What's up? Good morning. Good morning.
Hi, HP. How does the sound? Hi, Fairy. He got us these fancy little microphones.
We just wanted to make sure that everybody could hear. Every time that we go live, we do our very best to educate, inform. Also, we learn as we go. It's a different platform, so therefore there are adjustments that we have to make, critiques, answering questions, finding questions that make sense for us to go and look into that. That way we can answer and provide as much information to you as we can. The more that we do it, the better we get, just like with anything else. We wanted to take today and do a live, which this live is to do two things. Talk about members and the benefits for the members, as well as some of the new products that we have. Also, there is a video that I uploaded before this live that's only seen by members, not to the public. So if you go in that live, or not the live, but the short video that I uploaded, you as a member should be able to see it. There's a special discount in there, only good for today up until 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You use that code at checkout, save 25% off your order site-wide. That's exclusive to the members only. So if you're not a member of the YouTube channel, just saying, just keeping it real. We wanted to have benefits that make it worthwhile, and that's just one of those things. So it's not a site-wide sale for anybody else today. It's just for the members on the YouTube channel. So make sure if you go to checkout, use that code. It's 2 words, all caps, but the code is in the video. So you can use that and save yourself 25%. Hey, Mernon. Shan, good morning. Carrie, good morning. Monica, good morning. Crafted by Ellie. Dana, good morning. Ellie Crafty Creations. How do you become a member? So that is one of the things I want to assist. There have been some questions about why can't we comment on videos. So I want to take a little bit of time to answer some questions at the end, because these are good questions, not only for us, but if you're following one another, you post a video and then somebody can't comment.
Yes, Carrie, please.
We want to establish and make sure that's a valid thing. If we're doing something wrong, if we've turned off a setting, things like that, we want to help you as well as help us, for the community, for this whole community to progress as we go. That way everybody can kind of move at the same speed and nobody's left behind. We do not want anybody to feel left out. We want to educate and we move together. So first things first, I want to take a moment and say thank you to my beautiful wife. She took the time to go on the website this morning, make all of the listings for what I'm about to show you. So I'm going to hand this to my beautiful wife because she's going to tell you on the website where to go to find these beauties and then we will show them off.
So if you go to the website, you go to UVDTF, and then you'll see it under element sheets. You can go up to the top where it says sort by alphabetically, and you can click new to old, and it'll show you all the new stuff first. So I added bees, bunny leopard, cow print, Halloween scream, hearts, Highland leopard, lace, leopard 1, shamrock, skull, and tooled.
So what this does,
Hi, Carrie.
we uploaded it to the site. It's under the UVDTF tab. The point is what you can do instead of just doing a decal. I don't want to limit us just to doing decals. Everybody seems to be doing decals. Oversaturation of one thing, trying to pick where, what, how, what to get. Hopefully other businesses out there have good quality as well as
I'm going
ours.
now, Carrie.
Huh?
I was talking to Carrie. She said she posted in the group.
I hope that what we produce that you guys like. I hope that what we have as a quality standpoint, it does well for our customers. We do not want to lack on customer quality, customer experience, the products, and what we have to offer. The great thing is about what I'm about to show you, it's very versatile. I wanted some key points of what it would do for new crafters as well as existing crafters. So the benefit of what I want to show and the mindset that I have, I don't make a whole lot of cups, right? I've probably made 2 total from start to finish as far as putting the epoxy and just a simple design. I've done some ink cups, things like that. But where I see this going, this direction, it doesn't limit you just to the small Libby cups, which is, it's primarily what I've seen on glass. I've seen it on shot glasses. We've done shot glasses. Why can't we do full size tumblers? That's what I was asking myself. And so what I want to do is get a simple base of a tumbler and show you how easy, in my mind, this could be. So if you have a stainless steel, I've made all of these to fit 30-ounce tumblers. As we progress, we make more and more and more because some of you texted me yesterday. I didn't see any emails about any. That's fine. Seeing things in my mind and bringing them to life. I can only go so far. Me and Beth were talking last night on the way to dinner for date night. I'm just being transparent. I don't have the mindset of a female perspective. In the tumbler world, let's be honest, it's primarily females. With that said, when I think about things, I don't think about the cute, the this, the that. I just don't. I think man stuff, right?
No,
That's
you
the way
didn't.
my brain works. However, collaborating with her, I need to lean on her for certain ideas. Once she tells me what the idea might be, I can visualize it in my head and make it come to life. But I'm designed that way. What I want to establish is getting the involvement and progressing this over to also being equal as a cup maker, because we were having a conversation with a dear friend of ours, and they had said, I sell female themed cups, but I make male cups, but they just don't do as well. And I don't know if that's a problem for everybody or if maybe it is. Cups made for males and getting a male to carry a cup around. If she made me a cup with glitter, bro, I'm just going to be.
He's going to use it.
I'm gonna have it. I'm gonna love it because she made it. But I'm not gonna be out on the scene to like, look, bro, look at this glitter.
Yeah, you will.
Right? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just not. But if she made it to something that is themed towards what I like, my interest, then I do it. I did it. I mean, she's
I'm
made me
writing down
cups in the
your
past.
ideas.
She's made me cups in the past that I'm like, I love this cup, which I still have. What about your husbands? What about your brothers? What about your cousins, your uncles, your coworkers? These people, if they see a cup that they're like, I could see myself out and about on the job site or working or at a doctor's office or fishing with my buddies, seeing that theme that fits them, that's personalized to them. The word custom was also brought up in our conversation as well. We screen custom, and custom to me means it's tailored to fit that one thing. I love doing custom versus just repeat of the same old thing, same old thing. Making one of a kind, making it the one in the whole world, that just makes it unique. It makes it special. And so, again, how my brain works, I need your help. I need her help to give me ideas of what you guys would like to see. And so when I say the word customs, I think it hits home with some, but not all. Some just, I don't know if they don't want to speak to me. Maybe they think that I'm not approachable, or maybe they forget. Who knows? Some are right on it. They're like, can you do this? Can you do this? And I'll be honest, if I can, if I can't, I'm very transparent with what we can do. And
I'm writing everything down.
sometimes they'll give me an idea and I'll say, okay, I could do it that way, but let me make you something else and see if you like that. And sometimes it turns out even better. So, without further ado, to show you some examples, these are the newest prints. They're all available on the website where she had stated just a few minutes ago. So, taking a print like this is the Highland cow print with leopard. So just to show a little bit closer. And then you come back and you take it up against your cup.
You want me to cut the bottom of that off?
I'm not going to cut any of them. I just wanted to show this as an example really quick without altering. So now you take this cup and you do your wrap, and the cup's done unless you add a name to it. And Beth said you don't even have to put epoxy on it.
You don't.
So how much time would that save somebody? Let's say that you're allergic or you've become allergic to using epoxy.
Now, if I were doing that cup, because it's spray painted, I would do a coat of epoxy and then the wrap.
Okay.
But once you put that on there, you don't have to epoxy again. You just don't want to chip your paint.
I just know this. For me, I'm not a cup maker. But if I had my hands on something like this, I would be very, very eager to do this versus the glitter, versus all the other stuff. That's just who I am. This is something that you can make and be done same day, right? So again, you're transforming this cup into this. If you wanted to do a vinyl name, great. But when you add layers of vinyl, then I think it becomes you have to seal it.
Yeah, Jay, that would be good. The diamond plate on just a stainless steel cup. That would be great.
With that said, I started some ideas on man designs. I'm keeping it real. Man designs.
I got a whole list for you right here.
This is the.
I love that, and I don't even like pink, but
Easter
I love
is
that.
coming up, and so these are bunny rabbits with leopard.
So cute.
Again, just that fast. And now you've transformed
Thanks, Wakink.
your tumbler. How cool is that, bro?
You could literally put that on a soap cup too.
Exactly.
Hi, Kim.
So the bunnies, for the spooky true crimers, horror stories, movies.
Oh, let me do this.
If you're a fan of you know who, you can see elements of, you know, the guy that wears the black suit.
No, that's one
White
I
mask.
spray painted.
And
And
this
my
is
spray
just
paint
to
ran.
give examples. Because once you peel and set these, they're there.
Yeah.
So again, this is the, I don't know what she named it,
Halloween scream.
but you can see Mr.
I love
Face.
I love the bats.
Yeah, the bats are in
between
there. A little bit of leopards
Hi,
in there.
Deanna.
Coming up. We are both Irish descents. I'm not redheaded, neither is she, so I don't know how to explain that.
Oh yeah.
You've got the shamrock going on with leopard.
That's a good idea. Can you make a half 30 ounce of football field hardline markings? The other side can have the foot. Oh
Great
yes,
idea.
that's
Great
a good idea,
idea.
Mo. You're talking about like the lines, like the yard lines.
The yard lines, yeah. That again, that's a great idea.
That is a good idea.
That gets things going because I remember a cup that she made in the beginning for the guys that worked for me at DirecTV. They're football fans, they're basketball fans. She would make those, and I remember she did the grass with the yard lines on the top and the bottom, and then the stripes that went down representing yards, and then she would put whatever team element in the middle.
Hi, Bacon.
This is inspired by a tumbler that she received from our sister,
The Miyoki tumblers.
Kim, or Kelly. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Kelly. Kelly sent her a Halloween themed skull, and so I was like, you know what? I bet I can make something like that. So this is
Yeah, that's cute.
sort of a rainbowish neon kind of thing with the skulls and the bats.
And you don't even have to use it as a wrap. Like you could cut the bats out. You could cut on all of these. You could cut them out and just use pieces. You don't have to do the full wrap.
Right. I'm just making it available as a wrap. But you as the creator, if you wanted this skull here and then one over here and then something in the middle with vinyl or glitter, it's at your disposal. Right?
This one, Sarah. Hi, Peas. Can you make that into all leopard print with the rainbow?
Instead of the neon in the back with like a blend of leopard.
She wants the rainbow leopard print.
Of this.
You want the skulls or just the leopard print? Yes.
But seeing this on a tumbler, again, you're seeing it come to life just that fast. And seeing how good that looks and the colors and how well they are represented.
Yeah, I got golf on the list.
To me, it just elevates the whole thing. Now, this one is a little bit tricky for you to see because of a black tumbler. So what I'll do...
There should be one over there. You got it.
This is a sub cup.
I have one with that, but you don't have to. Never mind.
But we're just using this as a reference.
I was just going to grab you one that didn't have to be.
With a white background. So you'll be able to see how this transforms. Just like so. And Beth had stated this would be great for...
Wood grain.
Wood grain.
And you know what you could also do? I'm just throwing it out there. Okay. Imagine that as a wood grain. Actually, you could put that on a cup, put this on a cup, spray paint the entire thing white, wood grain it, and this gives it a 3. You could wood grain over the UVDTF, and it would look like tooled leather on the cup when you did the wood grain. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
That's what you could do. Somebody said baseball stitches.
Great idea.
I'm making a list.
As far as the baseball stitches, all I have to do is make that a little bit bigger in size because I've made a pin wrap that's baseball themed, and we could also do it in a softball as well.
You can apply pigments over that too and make it look 3D.
So to me, when I see this, if I were doing a cup like this, I like the colors of blue, so I could see like a teal color, sort of this color, kind of. I could see that, a little bit of wood grain, and you could separate the two and then just go over whatever part. You can take the V-spot or the corner cutter and you can cut this to fit whatever shape that you want it to be, and then just use that portion.
Hi, Risa.
And then the leftover you can use on another cup if you wanted to do just like a stripe or a half and half on this side and the other cup side be something completely different. But
bacon, I have flamingos on my list.
The cool thing is it gives it that dimension because when you rub your finger over it, you feel the textures of that. And it's not going to come up like vinyl would. If you rub against vinyl, it's got the ability to come up. Once this is laid down, it's a done deal. Another reference.
Y'all keep throwing them out because I'm writing them down.
Of what Beth had suggested. I put these as 2 and they're listed as 2, correct?
On one sheet?
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is kind of a 2 for 1. This is lace, but it's 2 different designs for lace. And so again, you take a cup. If you wanted to go,
I know Anastasia was asking about lace too.
If you wanted just
could you imagine? Oh my God!
Top portion being lace, and then the rest of it being something else. And because I've got some scissors close by over here.
Yeah, the lace is gorgeous.
I want to give you the full effect.
I know, right, Deanna?
That way you can visually see how it would be on.
I got it, Veronica.
So if you wanted it close to the bottom could look like so. And that way you're not sitting there weeding. Bro, to weed something like that
marine
would take forever. Biologist. Make it easy. Make it something that you don't dread doing.
Like marine life.
You could have it go up top.
Mo said, Chris, you're going to carry a lace glitter? Good, because I'm making you one.
Yeah, bro. But if you wanted it even in the middle, you can navigate to where it fits. Wherever you want to set it and forget it, that's where it's going to be. But bro, just as a cup maker, to weed a template like that,
I wouldn't.
What do you think the time would be on that though?
That whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're talking hours.
So you're taking hours off of a cup.
And
now you don't dread it.
I wouldn't even do it. I'd be like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Somebody like Kim, somebody like Yanelli, we know they'd probably sit there and just go at it, just pick it out.
Puzzle pieces.
But I say, if I can do something like this in seconds, but get the full effect, that's the way I would go. Here's the other lace. It's a little bit wider as far as the band and coverage. But you just made your job easier as an artist. But you're not sacrificing quality. You're not missing a piece when you go to weed. You're like, uh-oh, I missed this and I have to go back. Even the great artist Beth, she has realized after she put a coat of epoxy on, I forgot to pull this tiny piece out. It happens. It happens to, I'm sure, more than even the seasoned
And I
veterans.
can't even see to weave nothing like that. So I'm out.
Now this one is
A boo-boo.
a boo-boo because I left the white in the middle. That will come out, so it'll all be transparent like that. I made this one first, and then I went back and realized that I left the white, so I took the white out. So this is
Anastasia
just an
said, can you
example.
make that a full sheet?
What, this?
One piece, a full sheet?
Keep in mind, if you stretch an image, it's going to look a little bit distorted. Now, I can go in and make a similar
she wants it
image.
to be able to go to the whole cup.
Okay. What I'll do is I'll see if I can make one a little bit bigger. The only reason I made it in this bandwidth.
Is this one and that one the same?
No. So when you look at this, depending if you're using a 30 ounce or 20 ounce, I wanted this to go on both, because this is a 20 ounce, this is a 30 ounce, and it'll go on both. But if I make a image like bigger, what if what if they purchase this and they're like, I don't do 30 ounces? Then they're going to have to cut a straight line and make it fit that 20 ounce. This to me, and this is again my opinion, it's not written in stone, I can use this and it has room to do other elements. So just as an idea, as we're talking, what if I did this at the bottom? What if I did this at the bottom, then had, I don't know, a name or something, and then went at the top with a different, so it was like a, can you, there. So you would have it like that, to where the lace kind of almost meets.
So this pattern and this pattern are different, or they're the same?
They're two different patterns.
I thought the size was just different.
Nope.
Okay.
So if you look at that one, you see there.
Oh, the only reason why I was asking is because she wanted a full sheet. We could have welded this together, but if you duplicate this, you could weld it and make it a full sheet.
I can do that, but I will go in and make sure that people know a 30 is a 30, a 20 is a 20. But these two, they are different as far as just little details.
Yeah, I see it, like the veins in the leaves.
So there you'll see more of a kind of a crocodile snake skin kind of webbing.
That almost looks like paisley, the design. That's really pretty.
But this one has circles as far as the webbing. But again, you feel that texture when you rub your finger across the grains of it. This one here, Valentine's, it's coming up. So if you took it and made the wrap on a white cup, you'd never know that. You'd never know the difference, right? If you did that on a white cup, if I left it that way and didn't alter it, but I already did because I caught it. But this was printed already. Just if I can explain that the white would be missing, that is a cup that, again, and inside of these hearts are 3D candied hearts.
Yeah, Emily said conversation hearts, like the candies.
Yep. Great idea.
So I got him a list going here, y'all.
Last but not least, this is the bee honeycomb element sheet. So up top, you see the little representation of bee, the silhouette.
You did cow print too, then. I thought you did cow print too.
I did. I didn't print it.
Okay.
Cow print, people have seen a million times. It's solid black.
He said moo. Yeah, I got blood splatter on here.
I wanted to kind of show you something new instead of the plain old. I mean, everybody's seen plain leopard. Everybody's seen plain cow.
I haven't.
You've done a billion of them.
I haven't seen them.
So you see the honeycombs, and this is more of a cut out and put where you want. And then, of course, the drip that goes at the top. For those that struggle with the templates of doing drips,
Oh, you could make different color drips too, like
Yeah.
brown for chocolate.
So you're talking about doing your drip at the top. I don't have it perfectly placed.
Bro, it's hot.
I know.
It's always hot here.
So you just made your drip in seconds versus having to do a template. And again, I made that drip myself. I'm a drip maker. So if you could take the drip and make it different colors,
Yep, a sheet with different color drips would be good.
that could make your world so much easier. So if you did the Christmas theme for
The
the
chocolate.
hot chocolate cocoa
Mm-hmm.
to whatever color you could think of, that would be the drip, and it's done quickly.
Soap sponge.
And I
Is it
made it.
possible to do pew pew holes? Yes.
Yeah, I could. I made this a little bit thicker, but you could always trim it down if you wanted the drip to be a little bit higher from the rim top. Now, I wasn't trying to be nasty, but whatever. The honeycombs, those could be placed throughout the cup, along with representation of the bees. But that dimension and just the vibrant colors, can you see it, bro? And again, these could be placed all over the cup at random, but it gives it that dimension of what it would look like on a white cup, or same thing with a black cup. And it would shine a lot better without this top layer that you peel off.
Yes.
But you're not just limited to a light colored cup. You can use it on dark colors and light colors. This UVDTF, we have invested so much time, so much money into it. I want it to be used to its maximum capacity. I think decals, they're great. Let's move it to the next level. Let's accelerate what we can do as a crafter, as an artist, and not be limited of having to do just templates, just templates, just templates, right? What's up, Cheeks? What's up, bro?
Hi, Joni.
So I can, as these ideas coming out, camo,
I got
tools, fishing, wildlife, blood splatter, true crimer, right? We could do the caution tape. We can do what else would be good? Like a fingerprint. We could do all types of things to tie in some of these elements.
You could do the drip with the North Pole decal on one. Yep.
And that's what I want you guys to see is it's really not a limited space that you can do certain things.
Yeah,
It's
most said
unlimited.
football lines. I got that one.
So as she's taking these down, which are, I see great pieces of things that are coming together. Brick, farming, it's covering just about everything I could think of. Ducks, deer, hockey, cheerleaders,
I already read it right
pom poms, right? What if you have hypothetical? What if you have a daughter or a son that's in cheerleading for a local high school or college, and you want to make them a tumbler? You could send me their colors, the color scheme of the outfit, if they have a number, if they wanted their name on it, whatever. That could be specialized to fit just then. So when they go out to cheer, they've got this, they know who made it for them. Hopefully people talk about it, that buzz gets talked about, and then maybe you land yourself a contract with the school. And then the school gets it, and then the neighboring school or the school district, right? Beth has landed some work doing stuff for the elementary school. And softball team.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how that sort of thing gets started. Football team, basketball team, swimming team, go gunner. Those things you just have to keep in mind that's a custom thing.
Mm-hmm.
If there was a logo for that school and you can get the rights to that logo and send it to me, we can make it a fully functional, it fits that school. Maybe the school likes it and they say, hey, we've got an event coming up. Can you make some school tumblers with our school name or whatever? Teacher appreciation. Who knows? It's unlimited to what you can do. I have to push the audience to the custom side of things. That way you're not stuck in the box of everybody's got that. There's nothing special about it.
Look at that list.
I do appreciate that for sure. It really gives me a lot of ideas that we can build
I'm
on.
the note taker.
Okay, so what I also wanted to talk about today was the members program. So a lot of you are members throughout the month. You started this month, you joined this month. Beside your name, if you can see in the chat, Kelly, for instance, you'll see her name in blue, a wrench, and then she's got a little silver star beside her name. Anybody with a silver star, because we started this program this month, everybody that became a member, they start with the same setting. They get the silver star. As it progresses, month 2, month 3, month 4, their level goes up and they get a new badge beside their name. It's automatically going to happen. If you just wanted to be a member this month, but never again, no problem. It's not a problem at all. You just go in there and unsubscribe, and that's your prerogative. We want to include certain elements of being a member, the benefits that are additional. That way we can interact with our audience. That way we can elevate them to have new ideas, conversational things that are in the chat. They have special emojis that they can get, the chats back and forth, some of the shout out templates, the things that you can do as a member versus a non-member. There are benefits to doing that beyond just emojis.
And you uploaded a video today for members, right?
Right. So the video that I uploaded, this is a recap of what was said earlier for the people that are just joining in now. What's that? Amy, she's taking care of that right now. So if you refresh, you should see it the next comment that you make. So what happens is this. There was a special video, a short, that went out to everybody that was just a member. The public can't see it. Only members can see it. So if you take the time during this live, after this live, to go and check out the short, in that short, it's a video that has 25% off today of your order site-wide with the ability to put in the discount code. So that discount code is in the video. So at checkout, you have to manually type it in as it's shown on the screen. The bees would look cute with the bear. Yes, I didn't say that word before bear because you never know. Mickey might be watching. But yes, absolutely. I could see the bear and this honey drip, a little bit of honeycomb, maybe not the bee, but at least the honeycomb. I could see that. And those would work well together. Some of these elements, especially for hearts or the lace or the skulls, right? Again, it doesn't have to be used in a full sheet, but you're not limited. You could cut just that one skull out if you wanted, or three of them, or just the back. That's the great thing about this, because you've got open space that you can utilize certain pieces at your leisure.
Yes.
What was that?
Bubbles.
Bubbles. What else?
Rubber ducks.
Bubbles. Rubber ducks. Shamrocks. If you just wanted one shamrock.
Coins. Shiny coins.
When somebody said coins, I think of, it's a me.
Oh, you know what else would be cool? Bingo balls.
What? Pool balls.
Yep. Look at there.
Dang on, bro. What else?
There's one sheet.
So just so you can see, we're not BSing you. She's got a full sheet, and we are taking this very serious. This is a new venture that we want to do and utilize it the best that we can. And the ideas that we get from you, the feedback, we can't think of everything, right? But if you say it, and then
Amy got welcome to Ultimate Star.
Oh, Amy's an Ultimate Star. So Ultimate Star, that is the top dog, right?
So she gets a green thing?
Yep.
Now every time she comments, her thing is green?
It should be.
Amy, comment something else. Just curious.
I do know that each one that you do, there's 3 tiers. Each tier that you build upon, you get the benefits from the first tier, the second tier, all the way up to the 3rd tier. But it also allows different. No, it was just that one. Yeah. So it's an announcement to let them know that that was the first time. However, the benefits of this, I will name off. That way you can hear and make your decision if that's something that you want to do. So I'm going to open this up. I'm going to go to my YouTube studio, and I would recommend anybody that is wanting to start a YouTube channel and build their audience. And then once they build their audience, there are requirements for whatever you want to do. And Kelly, this is one of those things I wanted to talk to you about. When you build your audience, thank you, Kimmy, welcome. When you build your audience, the idea behind it is to make it
what is that?
They can also gift you funds. So thank you.
Send a heart? Can you send balloons?
You could do a lot of different things.
I love that.
So what you can do
it says, let's celebrate their first super on a live stream. Oh.
So giving shout outs to Dana.
That's cute.
Thank you. So what I want to do is I'm in my YouTube studio. I'm going to flip this around and let me take the brightness down so.
Hi, Tammy.
You can see the screen. So when you go to YouTube Studio, you'll see a screen like that. Thank you, 2 cents.
Oh, can we do the balloons?
So the levels, I click that, and you will see our 3 tiers.
Oh, is somebody gifting other people subs?
So what you'll do is the bottom tier is called Star. That's $3.99. So within the Star program, the Star tier, you get loyalty badges, emojis, members only live chats. So members that have only members, you can live chat and chat back and forth within that. Early access to new videos, members only shorts. So like today, members only will see those shorts.
That's cool.
That save you a special discount. Moving up to the next tier is called Superstar. Now I named these.
I always hear that. Superstar.
Exactly. I named these. You can name them whatever you want. as long as it's within reason. You can't do anything nasty or, inappropriate. Superstar is $6.99. It has all of the first member benefits, but it also additionally has member shout outs, members only live streams. So if we do a live stream that's only for members, the public can't see it. It would just be the
Oh,
members.
Tracy gifted 1 Midlands Vinyl membership.
Thank you, Tracy. That's a blessing.
Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
Yeah, you have to say it like me.
Superstar. What was that? Was it
It was that weird.
Bring It On? Was it Bring It On about the cheerleading?
Yeah.
And the guy was like,
Yeah.
magic hand.
Yeah.
And then the last tier is called Ultimate Star. And it includes all the previous perks. And it also has a special discount code that saves that member a really hefty price versus all the other tiers.
Spirit fingers. There you go.
Spirit fingers.
So I know that going to a new platform is different. The setup is different. Jazz hands. That's what I was thinking about.
Jazz hands.
I know the setup is different and it takes some getting used to, but all I know is that TikTok is in limbo. And if you don't run a business, then it probably doesn't matter to you about the platforms. It doesn't matter to you about where you see certain people or where you see these creators, but we care. And so we have to make adjustments. And it's something different. It's something new, but unless everybody wants to send $2 for the rest of our life and pay the bills, then I'm good.
We're just being realistic. We're not trying to do anything to set anybody in the panic mode.
We're not. It's just, to me, I feel like the more you use it, which means I have to clean more because I'm looking on my screen and boy, y'all can see everything. But that just means I have to be held accountable and I have to clean a little bit more.
2 cents.
But at the same time, it's new. It's something new. But you have to do it. You just have to do it. Sometimes change is necessary. Exactly. What you don't want is to be backed in a corner with no other options. Deanna, I was too, and I think the thing for me, it wasn't that I was terrified of doing lives on YouTube. It's quiet, bro. It's quiet. You can't tag people in the chat. Nobody gives a shit because half of y'all don't read the tags anyway. But the thing of it is it's really easy, and you can go. I can cut on the TV and sign into because I have YouTube Premium, and I can go in there and type in royalty-free music, and I can play it. Now, before I did that, my live did get flagged because one of the ads that played had copywritten music in it. But now that I have YouTube Premium, I don't have the ads, which is really good when you're watching like a 4-hour true crime binge, right? But really, it's you can cut on the music. I have to go and find some upbeat stuff because that shit that sounds like the spa, I really want to go to sleep. But to me, looking at the when I pull up TikTok on my computer when I'm live on TikTok, it freezes. Here, this is not frozen one time. I can see everything. It's clear. Going live the first time is kind of weird.
Carrie, I'll answer that question.
It's kind of weird, but if you're like me, you talk to yourself on a daily basis, and it's nothing new. You just have to what creeps me out the most, and I won't say creeps me out, but what I don't like doing videos like tutorials because I don't have nobody to respond to. No mail. Bye. Um, when I'm doing a video, I feel weird because if I'm live pinstriping a cup, y'all are talking, y'all are keeping me company, you're asking questions, you're interacting. When I'm doing a video, bro, it's just me. I could say, Beth, that's a good job on the pinstripes. You know, I could improvise, but it's not as bad as people make it out to be. It's change, but you get monetized over here. Like if we go live, once this video is done, it starts being monetized instantly. TikTok don't do that.
So, Christine, we will answer that in just a minute. So, a lot of good questions I'm retaining. So, Carrie and Christine, I'm going to answer that question. To piggyback off of what Beth was saying, she has stated numerous times she's a creature of habit. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Change is not something that she looks forward to. That day that TikTok went down, even days leading up to it, hours, minutes leading up to it, a lot of people were really in a spot to they were not in a good place. A lot of emotions were all over the place. There were a lot of justified feelings. Um, you're looking at lost connections, possibly, between people that have brought you out of a dark space. People that you've interacted with for weeks, months, years, and you've gotten to know, and they've become friends, become family. It's more than just a conversation. Sometimes it can change your mood to a positive point of view. And to have it snatched away and you have no option about it.
People ask about getting notified. When you click on the bell, if you click notify all, it's the same thing as TikTok. TikTok notifies you half-ass. Like they don't notify you all the time. But if you every time that we went live on here, even I get an email that tells me I'm live. So if you go to the bell and you click notify all, it'll tell you. You'll get an email every time we go live, or you'll get some type of notification. We get an email. I don't know if that's the same for everybody, but
when you create a YouTube channel, that's step number one.
see, Sammy said she has it set to set to all, and she's notified every single time.
When
TikTok
you click
chooses.
the bell, when you click the subscribe, so to roll back to answer a question, how do I subscribe to a channel? First, you go and you find the channel. So you go into YouTube, you search at the very top. Ours is Midlands Vinyl. You click go, it brings up Midlands Vinyl. It'll bring up the main page. And so our main page, it will go and it looks like this. Now I'm on the mobile, which it will look different on the computer. It'll be bigger, it'll have more options. And then you can go and it'll have a little button that says subscribe. You click that button, and then to the right of that, you'll see a little bell icon. You click that, it has a drop down box and it gives you options. I sub to all notifications for certain channels because some I don't want to be like somebody that uploads 4 or 5 times a day. I might not want to see that every single day because then I get flooded with so many at one time. I don't want that. Now, certain creators, I want to know every time they have an upload. So I click all notifications. And then that way, if they upload a short, a tutorial, a live, it will notify me through that. Not only will it do it on the phone, but it also will send you an email that's affiliated with your YouTube channel. So if you set up during setup of a YouTube channel, or even just signing up for YouTube, it's going to ask you what your screen name you want it to be, what email. It's just like any other app that wants you to give certain information. That way, once you progress, it has a way to contact you and notify you. That way, you'll be in tune with the creators that you want to follow. Shan upgraded her membership to Ultimate Star. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Shan.
I'm still making notes. Y'all keep throwing them out.
As far as I'm looking at the screen on the computer, and right beside our name, it says the word join. If I clicked join, that will make me a member. So there's a difference between a subscriber versus a member. A subscriber is 100% free. There's no cost. Again, you have the choice. Just like on any other platform that has any other additional benefits to follow or interact or any kind of discounts, they're all made available to the person behind that screen. Choices are up to everybody. So it's not something that you're locked in forever and you can never get out of. Thank you, Angela Branch. You make the choice what works for you. And so with that said, going and joining, it'll have another screen. It gives you the options, whether you want to be a star, a superstar, or an ultimate. Again, those are your choices. As you can see, Shan was a star and then she just upgraded to ultimate star. So there are benefits to doing one versus another. And that way you have full advantage over additional things that you could do within the chat, special emojis, all types of perks that you get if you want to join. But we don't want anybody to feel obligated. That's a choice for you. If you do, fantastic. We welcome you in. If you don't, fantastic. We still welcome you in. It's not a requirement. We just want to show and express that because you do not have to be a 100% member to do so. And so with that said, that covers the join and the subscribe, different types of options that are available to you. Now, as far as video content, most of the videos that are made to the public, so anybody can see it. Also, that is optional for you. If you want to see them every time they're uploaded, whether it's a short from Beth, a short from me, if it's a long form video like a tutorial or a live, that notifications icon will allow you to see it every time that it's done. Anytime that we make a members only, that video will only be seen by the members, no one else. And within that members video, we'll have exclusive content only for members. It might be a special discount. It might be products that have not been shown or been released and you're actually seeing it first. You might also, we've done early shopping. So some of those benefits to where we close the website down and it's only made for members, especially when there's a sale going on, especially when there's new products or a new drop or a cup turner, whatever it may be. That is going to be the benefit that you do. We also discussed doing the classes through there. So we're trying to work our way to navigate from Facebook over to that. That way it's got a new platform, so it's kind of all in one. You can consolidate and have everything centralized to one location. So I'm going to pause to answer some questions. Did we go over why the subscribers are being lost? So, Carrie, I haven't, but good question. So, what I've learned, even with us, that first couple of days of talking about YouTube, we had an influx of subscribers because when TikTok was going dark, nobody knew what was going to happen, if it was going away, and those people wanted to follow. So there was a huge spike in subscribers. We also suggested that if you didn't have a YouTube, that you might want to start one. If you've got an existing one, you might want to, introduce yourself, put some content, interact with one another, follow each other, things like that. So with that said, here's the answer. We lost from 11,666. It dropped in one day to 11,622. Then it went up to 624, and then it slowly progressed back up. I was wondering the same thing. Why in the world would we have a huge influx and then almost 40 people were vanished? What happened? So I did my research, which everything I'm saying in detail can be found just by searching the same platform that you're on. Just going to the search bar, typing in, why am I this? Why am I that? Keywords that you do will give you a whole slew of video content as far as references of what, why, maybe, this, that, the possibilities from creators that have had the same issue. This is such a good tool and such a good resource, not only just for this. I used it yesterday when me and Bree had her oil changed. We were looking at an error code. I said, I'll find it. So I went, typed it in. It told me what the error code was. Then I called the dealership. They said that they would look into it, call me back. Us having that resource and that tool, maybe it's a direction to go with moving forward on that car. That way, it's instead of going into it blind, you kind of know where to go, or at least a direction to go. So you can use YouTube for anything, not just crafting, but you can use it for how-tos, vehicle, automotive. And again, don't take it for the gospel, because there are some people on there that do some stuff that you're like, that don't even make sense. Do your own homework. I always preach that. Do your own research. What fits best for you? You might find a solution. Cameo, Silhouette, Cricut. If you're having a problem with a machine, chances are maybe somebody else has had it. Maybe somebody else has made a tutorial on how to resolve it. Just that simple. You good?
Mm-hmm. I was writing down what was on there.
So with that said, I know for me, the other thing, another question that was asked, how come I can't comment on some of the shorts that I've created? Going back in, I have two apps related to YouTube. I have the original, which is the YouTube app, and then I also have YouTube Studio. And because I create content, anybody that creates content, you should be getting the YouTube Studio. It's free. It doesn't cost anything. It's just more of an analytical process that you can see breakdowns of your videos, the viewership. When somebody comments, you can comment directly back through. It shows if you're monetized, how much a video or content might be making. It gives you real-time data. It also shows you real-time members, real-time subscribers, and when it loses, because original YouTube might be off a few numbers, but YouTube Studio is real-time data. So I recommend that anybody that wants to go on YouTube, and create and make themselves an audience and make themselves a membership and subscriber base and lift your channel up, go and download that. You're doing yourself a favor. You can also do editing in the videos from YouTube Studio, but it also gives you additional benefits. You can turn off or turn on comments on your videos. That's what I did. I cut off comments for whatever reason. But I can go in there and turn that on, and then people can comment. As far as gaining and losing subscribers, it could be 10 different things. I don't know which one would qualify for you, but I'm just going to give you a couple of examples. Thank you, Teresa. As far as becoming a YouTube subscriber, love you. You have a channel in Kelly's instance. Kelly had a YouTube channel for quite some time, but her son was using it. Her son was uploading stuff that had nothing to do with crafting. So therefore, that type of content versus what's on there now is like night and day. And so YouTube has real-time people that look at channels, they look at content, they review content. They also have computers that do the same thing, because there are thousands of videos uploaded every single day that have content that it might go up, it might be there for a little bit, and then it's pulled down. So again, when it comes to music, our video was
Thanks,
uploaded.
Glowbug.
It was uploaded, and then it was pulled down. It was flagged, and then it gives you a reason. In the YouTube Studio, it tells you the reason of what it is. It allows you to go in there and possibly even remove that flag. So that video that we did, that live, I manually went in there, extracted that music. That way the video could play without any interruption. Does that make sense? Maybe I'm giving too much information.
No, I shook my head at Mel. She put be nice quotes. I said,
the great thing about it, though, again, I'm no pro, but I'm certainly not a beginner at the bottom level. I've used YouTube for years and years and years, mostly for research, mostly for just following people. Now that I'm using it for business, I have to take another approach to it. I have to be real with myself and be humble and say, Chris, there are just things I don't know, but I'm eager to learn. I want to learn. And thus far, I personally, this is my opinion, it's not the gospel, I've seen more benefits from using YouTube than TikTok. That's my opinion.
Deanna said, yes, I use YouTube to work on my Jeep when I don't want to argue with the hubs.
Exactly. Exactly.
Hi, Kim.
Because somebody out there said, you know what? I ran into this problem. Let me make a video so I can help somebody else. Perfect stranger. Because if somebody's had a question or a problem, somebody has made a video. I promise. Even on the strangest things, somebody has made a video. And it can be beneficial.
A good channel is Mr. Ballin. He does like the paranormal, true crimes. Oh, I love him.
So for her, she loves true crime. If you're new to the channel, if you're a new follower, if you're a new member, if you're a new subscriber,
I'm the one that's coming on the crime scene to spray luminol.
She is the one that 9 times out of 10, she is watching something true crime. First 48, Ghost Adventures, which I renamed to Sleep Adventures, because if she's in the house, it puts her to sleep.
I really don't do paranormal like I do true crime anymore, though. I like the first 48 because they show actual stuff.
There's another person that you watch that it is real interviews, like in the police station. where they catch the people lying and tripping
yeah,
up,
yeah.
and they recover information and body language and all types of things.
Let me see who that is.
But
Let me see what it is.
that is a station or a channel that she
I
watches
watch consistently.
She watches other crafters, has for years, because when you need inspiration, sometimes you're like, I'm having a block.
It's called Explore with Us.
I'm having a mental block that I don't know. And so sometimes you pull inspiration from different sources, and then you're like, okay, I know where to go. I know what to do. I'm the same way. Sometimes I need inspiration. That's what this notepad is. I can't think of everything.
I think for us, with
Veronica!
the quiet, I think it's, if you took a poll, 90% of the people that don't like the quiet they have anxiety. And I think that any kind of background sound, whether it's true crime, music, people that are high functioning anxiety, they don't like to work in the quiet. Because thoughts are intrusive. Thoughts are, you tend to hyper focus on those thoughts. And if it's quiet, they're really loud. And I think a lot of the people that have an issue with the silence is those that suffer from anxiety.
So how could we help that situation?
I would say, like, I have the YouTube Premium. YouTube Premium doesn't have ads. Now, if you're not live or you're, you can listen to whatever you want. But if you're live, I turn on my television. I go to my YouTube channel, or not my YouTube channel. I sign in under me, and then I type in royalty-free music. Now, granted, it's no words. It's usually just, uh, you know, the instrumental stuff, but it's music. It's some sort of sound. And I know for me, especially being like, sometimes he'll come in here and he'll be like, why do you have the TV on and you have the music going? It's a sensory thing. Having the TV on when I fall asleep is a trauma response. So I cannot be in silence. I've tried that and it does not work. My anxiety instantly skyrockets. I have to have some kind of noise. It's either, when we go to sleep, it's either Bob Ross or ocean sounds, or I'll cut on Brittany Barnes, or I'll cut on a YouTuber that I like and just hit play all. And bruh, I don't know how many times I've watched it. It's like a binge, but like, if it's overcast here and I'm not going live, I throw on true crime. I close all my blinds. I get in my mode, and that's what it is. Especially, and that's, I would be curious to do a poll to see how many people are affected by anxiety that have trouble going to YouTube to do lives and videos because of the music issue.
You can do, when I do a short, before you're done, it asks you, do you want to do a poll?
I would be curious.
You can do that.
I would be curious to see. I just can't do silence. I cannot do silence. I just can't. I've tried, and it doesn't matter how much I manifest it or will it into existence. It's not going to happen. It's just not.
Jessica said, my mom learned how to set a mousetrap for YouTube.
Hey.
Again, it's beneficial, especially when you don't want to call and bother somebody. Monica, superstar, ultimate.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, the true crime that I watch a lot of is Explore with Us. It's really good if you don't have the ads, but it talks about police interrogation. It talks about people's body language, and a lot of the things that you learn. You can watch people on TikTok and go, "Bruh, she is psycho," because they have the behavioral patterns. You know what I mean? And Explore with Us is one of my favorites. They get psychologists to analyze the behaviors and all this other stuff. So that's just one that I watch all the time. And Mr. Ballin. Oddly enough, I'm high functioning anxiety, and sometimes I crave silence. There's normally days when my mind is so. And yet, I mean, not everybody's the same. You know, some people it has to be. I'm one of those. If I'm on the verge of panic, do not tell me to breathe because it's not happening. Do not tell me to sit and picture myself here or there. No, I'm a pacer. I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Um, I just can't. So
I want to make sure that everybody knows nothing is safe. There's no guarantees in life. But if you take the initiative and put in the work, you can create something beautiful. Whether it's a tumbler, a freshie, a painting, doesn't matter. Having that personal time to just unwind, to share, talk, conversate, that sometimes is therapeutic because it's an outlet for you to be able to kind of escape.
yeah, I got it, Globo.
Another solution could be if you've got one of your earbuds,
Yep.
you could play music in your ears so you don't hear silence.
Yep.
And just like on this live right now, if she wanted music, she could put in an earbud, turn it down low to where she can talk, but she could also hear something going on. So when is Christopher going to do a honeycomb swirl on live? I don't know. I could do one of these on live.
Or you gonna take the easy way out?
I'll go today and make me a damn swirl and just put it on there. Yes. I am making a cup for my nephew. Huh?
I gotta run up and get my vinyl.
I am making a tumbler for my nephew. So that'll be the first cup that I do. So before anything comes first, my nephew, he is going to get that cup. It's going to be 100% done by me, not Beth. And yeah, sure, why not? Why not do it live? I don't have a problem doing that. We can all laugh together. We can cut the fool. No, I'm not scared. Like I said, I've done cups before, so it's not anything that I haven't done. Just I haven't done too many on camera. Yeah, Gunner don't want no swirl. So members, the blue represents them being an admin or a moderator. That also represents the little tool beside their name. As far as the green, that means they're a member. If Beth has her mic on, she probably does. I hope she didn't go to use the bathroom because that would be embarrassing and if the mic picked up. Did you have your mic on?
I cut it off.
Oh. Thank God, because if she was going to use the bathroom,
No,
you ought to hear the whole thing.
No, I cut it off.
I don't know how far the transmission goes,
I cut it off.
but that would be hilarious.
Yeah, I cut it off. I'm a step ahead of y'all.
I've seen a video where somebody was at work at a fast food restaurant, and the person that was on the headset went to the bathroom and forgot to cut it off. And the person at the drive-thru, they were like, hello? And the person's like, oh my God, I forgot to cut my mic off. You could hear the whole process.
Your face when I walked in was like,
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
Because when they mentioned it, I'm like, oh my God. She up there
you
just.
didn't even try to stop me.
I'm not used to wearing the mic. Again, this is something new. But it would be funny. She wouldn't think it would be funny. She'd probably melt to the floor, but especially if number 2 was happening, you know?
He didn't be like, honey, cut your mic off.
I'd be like, what is she doing up there?
He was going to let me do it.
I'd hand to God.
Because y'all would have been typing and been like, well, what is Beth doing? what is Beth doing?
That would have been something. How's the rash today?
I think it's pretty much gone. I can't tell, but yeah, I think it's pretty much gone.
So, I think we've answered everything.
Yeah. I'm gonna eat lunch and then but I left my phone down here. So when he doesn't, well, my watch.
Well, no, the mic is wireless. So again, I don't know how far it transmits away. So let's do a couple of questions and then we'll do a quick recap and then we'll sign off.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab some lunch and then I'll be on TikTok.
With the mics on, is the sound quality better? Can you give me answers in the chat? Welcome, AK. Thank you for becoming a star.
See, I took mine off. So
when she went up there. Sounds great, honestly. Okay. So again, as we go along, we are becoming a little bit better. Okay. So just to show you what I have, and I got this from TikTok, but you can buy them anywhere. You get this very same set from Amazon. This goes to Apple, but they also make them for Droid, and they make them for iPads and Android tablets. This one came with 2 microphones. They are Bluetooth. The dongle plugs into the bottom port of the phone, and then it recognizes it. This has an on and off button, so it picks it up. You can have them both on at the same time or just one at a time. It comes with a charging cable. Looks like little fuzzy dice to go over the microphone top, unless you want the phone top. But this kind of looks weird. But anyway, that's what we're using today for the audio. If you're saying it's better, then again, we're doing the best that we can to elevate the quality and the production of the video and the content. You should be able to see it full screen today because I'm using my spare phone. It's on a steady tripod. It should be clear quality because I set the phone to the highest quality to broadcast. Is the video clear? Can you give me some feedback for that?
I can tell a difference just on the computer. I only have the options for super stickers and super chat.
So super stickers and super chat. So
can you become a member from your phone, or do you have to use the computer?
I know for me, I would always direct people to go through the computer. I'm not saying it's impossible to do it from the phone.
Yeah, see, I think with the iPad, it was super zoomed in. I could not, I had to use a desktop. Speaking of, I need to go to the surplus store today because if not, I'm going to chunk this shit out the window. It shut down 6 times when I was in the middle of work, and it's been doing that for months. It says I can do it from my Android. Kelly said, do it. You're going to hear crash, and it's going to be just a busted screen and everything. It's so frustrating when you're in the middle of doing something and the blue screen just pops up. I have a
She's
Mac,
got a MacBook.
Yeah, I've got a MacBook, but I don't use that for like everyday thing. But I was sitting here this morning working and working and working, and boom, done. Yeah, you can subscribe to TikTok. Oh, I think so. I'm not sure. Somebody said people were having trouble.
Did my membership with my phone. So, Kimmy, tell us how you did it with your phone. If you're on iPhone or Droid. I'm on iPhone. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. You probably can't subscribe until they figure out what's going on, because if they were shutting down tomorrow, you'd be out of that money. And she's on an Android.
So again,
on my computer, you can see the smile. You can see the chat bar, a little rectangle with a dollar sign, a plus sign, and a heart.
Right. So there are differences because the way that Droid versus iPhone, their operating systems are different. So there might be different settings. Like I said, I could be on this phone, I could pull up YouTube, and my feed will have certain recommendations. I could go to the TV that's in the wood building, pull up YouTube, and it could have some similarities, but some different as far as the feed. I can go in the building over there in where the printers are, do the very same thing, same account, and pull it up, and it have something completely different. That is one thing about what device that you're watching from. It tailors to that type of device. You're not going to lose your subscriptions if you use this, that, and the other. All of that because it's linked to the same account. That will all be the same, but the recommendations and how it's viewed might be a little bit different depending on what form of how you're watching.
Oh yeah, the quality is really good.
So that quality, I looked at the last video that she uploaded. She was using, I think, one of her iPads, and it was 720p. And bro, it looked like it was filmed on a VHS camera. I was like, wow. And so after looking at the settings in YouTube Studio, I was able to go and modify that. But it also makes a difference before you go live to make all the adjustments that you want to do of your picture quality, how the sound is, comments, whatever. Because even if you go live, you can have, there's an option in there for how the chat goes. If somebody says something really inappropriate, you can have that not even show up in the chat, but be over here pending for review before it's seen by the public.
Super stickers and super chat are my only options. I'm already subscribed, but can't find where to become a member.
So to become a member, you have to go to our main page and click the word join. I can see it on our computer.
I think you have to do it from the computer.
But like Bravo, you see that icon that she has with the heart and the little gloves, Kimmy's. So there are additional features that are implemented through some of that you can do. I would say a safe bet, just do it from a desktop. That way you can see all the benefits.
I keep looking at the iPad and it's black, and I keep thinking we were shut off. I hit join on my phone, but it's Android too.
Again,
Oh,
Android.
y'all have cute little emojis.
Right. That's what I'm saying. They have a lot more options that are available. I just know for what we want to utilize.
Nicole, I'm gonna be going back and forth. The certainty, the life expectancy of TikTok is not guaranteed. They still have to make a decision. The clock is still counting down, and it's not a guarantee. And as a small business, even if it were staying as a small business, it is smart to utilize all platforms. Instagram, YouTube. I'm not an Instagram. I will not go to Instagram. I can't. I know the layout stuff was the same, but anyway, the thing about YouTube is once you become where you can become monetized, everything you do is monetized. Like watch time, views. Am I right? It's all monetized. Can you show an example of one video that we did that's being monetized so they could see? Go back to the old. So all of the videos, even the ones I did years ago, they're still making money. Now it's not thousands of dollars, but he's going to pull up an old video and show you what that one video has earned. Or you can show a new one, it doesn't matter.
I'm going to show you an old one and a new one. Okay. Now, unless you got thousands and thousands and like over 100,000 or even 1 million subscribers, there are some people that I follow that are well over 100,000 subscribers. And you've got to understand, just like with TikTok, people that have millions of followers, that means more people are seeing it, more people are interacting, more people are even possibly subscribing. So there are different levels, right? The threshold for YouTube to be able to go live is 50. In TikTok,
it used to be 1,000, but I think they changed it.
I mean, 1,000 people, that's kind of a big thing to get to, especially if you're just beginning. 50 people, there's more than 50 people in the live. You could work that out, helping each other out. So I'm in YouTube Studio. It shows me real data. You can also do it from the actual YouTube channel, your channel. But if I pull up a video in the analytics and I want to see a video that we did, the honeycomb swirl live tutorial, you'll see, and I'm not ashamed to show, you'll see the video, and right here, right close to my thumb, you'll see the dollar amount that revenue of that video is brought in.
$9 is $9 I didn't have.
Up here where you see visibility, it says public, monetization. It's click to on, which you can control that. You don't have to have it monetized. You also see below that subscriptions, quality, all of that is there. How many times it's been liked, how many times it's been viewed, and then below that, you'll see your comments that you can do real-time conversation, talking, thanking, feedback. You can do all of that with that one particular video. So you don't have to necessarily go through all of your videos and just do random feedback interactions. You can pick any video that you want. So that one video, it was streamed on January 24th. It's earned $9.35. Some might say, well, that's not a whole lot of anything.
But every time somebody watches,
bro, 50 cents is 50 cents. Right? Again, the more you're consistent with what you put into something and the work that you put into something, that will pay off. There's another video that we streamed on January 20th. It's had 97 views. Truth be told, it was a video I did. It was when I went live. Who the hell wants to hear Chris talk? Nobody. 97 people did. So watch time is 7.5 hours total. It made $1.68. Again, is it a Beth video? No. But again, I'm not the face of Midlands Vinyl. She is. I'm the bald-headed guy.
I'm the queen.
But you can also see that the two of us are tag teaming this platform versus TikTok. You see me on TikTok. I sit in when she has to go and take care of something. But for the most part, I'm doing more in this platform because I'm a little bit more familiarized with it. I'll take one of the older videos, one that was done several years ago, back May 24th of 2018. It's earned 41 cents. Hey, and that was all Beth. I wasn't in that video at all. Right? So you can see that. You can interact with that. And you see the comments, everything below it. Let's take another video. This was streamed May 26th, 2018. That's got 2 pennies. So somebody gave 2 cents to see that video. The mic does help with being able to hear. So thank you for the feedback. The shorts. So you can even get monetized on shorts if it meets qualifications necessary to do so. The key thing is just like this comment that was done 2 hours ago to Brandy Franklin, not trying to call you out, made a comment on one of the shorts, said beautiful work. We have to interact with our customers, our clientele, our subscribers, our viewers. Just to have a channel and just not do anything with it, just to have a channel and not interact with anybody or to follow up with somebody, why would you do that? Why would you not extend that moment to say that you appreciate, that you show your gratitude to something? Because I mean, we're taking time out of our lives to make sure that we are interacting with people that we want to meet, interacting with people that we love, people that we've met. Thank you. And to just be genuine about who we are. We're not perfect, but we are very grateful. We do appreciate each and every one of you, whether you follow us on this or Facebook or whatever it may be. But commenting back to your people, your fan base. And yes, I know it sounds weird. Fans, followers, well, it's just a different way of saying fan, right? Some videos do better than others. The video that Beth did last week, that video has been viewed 379 times. That's the one with the boxes, the one where she just did that simple pan of what's being shipped out. Somebody cared about it.
It's the same thing as a TikTok video.
The average percentage viewed is 261%. So again, something that simple. It does not have to be this long drawn out video that you've got to have a huge production company behind you making the content. But it does allow you to start somewhere. It does allow you to build onto something and express who you are and what you're here to do. If you're not a crafter, great. If you're just here to interact and talk, great. You don't have to do crafts. So don't feel pressured that you have to be a crafter to be a member or to be a follower or be a subscriber on any platform of ours. We are people first before we're anything else. Chris, can you show the UVDTF skin? Yes. So that's part of the recap. And then we are going to hop off because naturally we have to print the stuff. We have to ship this stuff. We can't be on here all day.
Well, I'm just glad to know Beth has 2 cents.
We have a video on our channel. It was done 4 years ago, 5 years ago. It's got over 100,000 views. It's the only video on our channel that has over 100,000. It's a cup turner build. I only spoke at the beginning, which I told people I'm not going to be talking the rest of the video. And it was a speed run, right? But that's the highest viewed video that we have. But again, somebody out there in my gut feeling says, I want to build a cup turner. Let me get an idea. And let me watch this bald-headed guy, right?
Get you a wig.
So you might post a video about how to wash out a tub with a magic eraser. Whatever. As long as you're not nude and trying to do something inappropriate, it should be okay. Leading into something else, and this is for Kelly mostly because I know she is on TikTok. She is highly praised, highly known for doing review videos and stuff like that. That's also available on here, people. So if you did it over there, you can also do it over here as well. And it don't have to be some brand you've never heard of. There are opportunities for well-known brands that you can tag. And this is an example. I'm just going to show the back. But if this were a product that's eligible and she's talking about it or she's using it for whatever purpose, let's say she was cleaning a ring and this was a solution that she come up with, baking soda and Sprite. I don't know. If that's eligible,
baking soda and Sprite.
If that's eligible product to be monetized, then she could be compensated just for that because it'll bring up a little special link in the video that you can click and it'll take you and say, hey, never heard of Sprite, I want to buy some. And it takes you directly to an outlet to purchase Sprite. When that sale is made, there's a kickback, just like with anything else. But before I show these again, I wanted to show Kelly. So Kelly, are you present? Just want to make sure. Okay, so you got your eyeballs on. In the YouTube studio, on the main dashboard, if you go over here to the Earn tab at the bottom right, it's going to bring up some of these. So if you have that option, if you're eligible, there are some options that you can do. If you get to there, there's one icon that says shopping. It looks like a grocery bag. You click that, and then all of these videos right here, those are products that you can request a sample. You do a review, and you sell it. That's the same thing as what Kelly does on TikTok. So there are, I see makeup brushes, golf balls, eyelash things, skincare, the little mini kitchens for kids, skirts, jeans. You get a discount plus you get a percentage off of anything that you're sold. So there are options for that. And just to show we're not doing that. But will we? Maybe. So there are $0 earned. This is as we're learning. This is as we are doing things. Yeah, I'm going to do the eyelash one as soon as I get it. Anastasia! So the final thing, we're going to wrap this up. I'm going to recap and show some of the new UV DTFs that we have available on our website. If you are a member on our YouTube, we did an exclusive video only that can be seen by members.
Emily said that was rough with the microphone.
Oh, yeah. Probably really loud. We did an exclusive video only for members. So the public's not going to be able to see it. But members can. So I encourage you, if you want to go and get some of these and save some extra money, go and watch the video first. Get that discount code, write it down. At checkout on our website, you can save up to 25% today. It ends at 6 p.m. today. That is January 30th, 2025 at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Most said, and I don't get greeted like that over at your black register.
So all of these are printed in an option to do up to 30 ounces. I made them that big. You can cut them out, you can cut them down, you can trim them however you would like. This is one that's a Halloween themed. You can see the character's face in there. You can also see bats. You can also see leopard integrated into that, just to kind of give you a glimpse of what it would look like on a cup. And this is very quick process. It's a peel and stick. And that kind of gives you a concept.
And your coupon code is good until
6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that is, and they're all uploaded to the site, so they're available now. But again, if you want to save 25% or you don't, that's fine. I'm not bullying you into doing it. You say, Chris, I want to pay full price, damn it. Then pay full price. That's fine. This is, we are Irish descent. So you have shamrock and leopard.
Not me just realizing that had leopard on it.
For real?
Yeah.
Also, just for reference, these all work on dark colored bases too. So it's not just limited to
Lisa
light
says
color.
She feels bullied.
Oh, yeah. Lisa, aren't you supposed to be at work?
She's on lunch.
Oh, of course. Welcome in, Lisa. The Heart Day's coming up. And again, on a black base. Same concept. This one, I have to take the white centerpieces out. So you wouldn't get one like this, but I had already printed it and then realized that that part was still in there. Oops. This is one of the cool ones. And as I had stated earlier, Kelly had sent Beth a tumbler earlier this year or later last year, I think, that had something similar to this. And I was like, oh, I really like that because it's got skulls. So I made my own. So it kind of gives you that skull effect with the rainbow elements. And you can see how it would look on a white-based cup. And the whole point of us bringing this idea to life, I do not want to be put in a box to UV DTFs or only stickers. I want to go beyond that. Let's utilize this machine to produce the best that we can produce. Why not make a wrap? Why not make it to where you can cover the whole cup and not have to do, if you don't want to do glitter, if you don't want to do all the extra, and you want to produce a cup and put a name on it and you're done, why not? It goes on a black base as well. All of these all work on a black base.
He said, okay, you bullied me. I'm going to buy 3 cup turner.
Yes.
I'm going to sign it.
These are element sheets. So you've got your honeycomb bee, the actual honeycomb, and then at the bottom you have the drip. So just to show you what the drip would look like, follow along, follow along. You have your drip, just that easy. Peel, stick, done. No template, no weeding. And that goes the same for all of these. So if you just wanted this one element, boom, on the cup, done. You can cut out this one and a small one and a drip or a bee. Same thing on a white base. This is lace, and it's been requested during the live. Anastasia wants hers to be bigger. These are not good enough for her. She wants her lace big. And so, again, this is making your life easier, because if not, you're going to have to do a template and you're going to have to weed this bad boy out.
Wow, Chris.
So you're seeing,
I really want to put that on a cup, but I don't know what I would do.
You're seeing the lace, and you can put it in the center. You can have it closer to the bottom and have something on top, or at the top with something at the bottom. You're not limited just to doing whatever. You can trim that however you need to. Just make sure that your line is straight.
Kelly, she said you're gonna color with your markers. Though.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what we call Anastasia does.
I don't know why. There's the other lace.
Oh yes, Anastasia. How much are Chris's cups?
Chris don't have cups. This was a Beth idea. She said tooled leather. And when I say tooled, I can rub my finger across the texture and it's raised a little bit, because it prints white first and then whatever color goes on top of that.
Anastasia said Kelly named me that because Anastasia's too long to write. Kelly said her name has too many syllables.
So you just transferred that whole cup into that. Just that fast. So if you wanted to technically paint this a blue, you can do a V-split.
DJ
You
said,
can
but
cut
you have
all of
awesome
this.
ideas. We need Chris cups.
Well, again, a recap. I am doing my nephew's cup first. That will be the first cup that you guys get to see. It's a promise that I made, and that's the cup that I'll do first. So after that cup, you might see more. I might just do cups based off of these, so I don't have to do all the other work. Mr. Bunny Rabbit with leopard.
I'm ordering it today. Honeycomb swirl, and then the notes created by Chris on live.
There you go.
I really like the Highland cows. I'm not a
Highland cow
person, but it's cute.
So you go here, and again, how you easily transform that basic cup just that fast. You're not having to do 3 layers of vinyl, weeding, overlapping. You're not doing all that.
Barry said, not the easy way out.
Bro, if the quality's not lacking and you not slacking, right? Who you hurting? Who you hurting?
You might as well just throw them on a pizza pan.
Pizza pan with cream cheese under the bee. So you could do that on a black base also. All of these can be done on a black base. Now, will the black portions be a little bit denser? Yes. But if you can really see this in person, around those elements, there's a shadow of white that goes around, so it's not invisible. You good?
You shocked me by that.
What?
I said pizza pan, you took it to a whole new level.
Yeah, I said under the B because I'm not trying to get you know.
So Chris is starting a cup journey.
Cup
Yep.
journeys with Chris. Somebody said earlier about when they were kicking out ideas. We have a sheet full plus that sheet
No, I just wrote this on the back of that.
of ideas that were given to us by you in the comments in the live, and we will add to the collection. This is just the beginning. I can see this becoming a viral thing. How it becomes viral, you make it go viral. I'm counting on you.
I'm starving.
So we appreciate you for tuning in. We appreciate all of your time. I think she might be going live on the other side after lunch. But recap, new vinyl drop that was done a day or so ago. Also, these UVDTFs are under the UV column. It'll be in the element sheet tab, and you can see those. As far as the additions, we will have these additions. We'll work on them and build them as we go along. If there's something custom, I said this at the beginning, I'll say it again. Custom, custom, custom. If it's custom, it's unique. If it's a brand that you're wanting to build from scratch, let us help you. Let us work. Let us collaborate. Let's elevate your business to the next level. If it's just a school project for one of your kids, do it for the school. Do it for whatever, daycare, teachers, nurses, co-workers. It doesn't matter to me. As long as you've got permission to use their logo and their branding, I don't care, because I'm not making a profit off of them. You would be. I'm just doing what you asked me to do. So I encourage you to get permission if it's a copyright.
Is Deanna still
thing.
in here? She's probably gone.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Also, keep in mind, we have added to the website for build your own UVDTF sheet. It now has the option that
And
you
your
can
cup tags.
upload, right, your cup tags. It's got the little box that you can check to upload your brand.
Yep.
That way we can make the cup tags for the bottom of your tumblers. That's branding for you. That's how you build your brand. That's how you build your business.
What if you do pinstriping in UVDCF? I don't. You probably could if it wasn't. You might have trouble bending it. You know what I mean? Like if it was just going around the cup, but like if you had to get fancy with the swirly stuff, it might be kind of hard.
I would say because it's a thicker material. I've seen her take one, lay it down, and then peel it back up and move it.
Yeah. Once you
peel it, that's done.
Yeah.
It's over. And I would hate to see you mess up a whole cup, because it is really difficult to remove one.
At that point, just throw it in the trash can.
Yeah, and that would be wasting your time. That's not what we want to do. We want to save you time.
If you could line it up, Mo, just like if it were just a straight line and you could just put it down and it'd be fine, then probably yeah. But like if you had to do anything intricate, you're not going to be able to bend that.
Every single one that we've printed, whether it's a full sheet or just a little icon or a decal, when it's down, it's down. It's not going to come back up. You would have to get a razor
Like
and
me,
shave it back, and you could possibly damage other parts of the cup. So again,
don't be scared.
be certain with placement.
Do it.
Has the Facebook group for the gala been made yet? No. What we are wanting to do this week, Denise and I will be getting together with Beth. We're going to do head counts of the classes, how many people have did the Beth class or the Jen class from 4 daughters. That will give us an estimated head count. That way we can calculate what the cutoff date for general admission vendors, how many are left, how many need to be filled, that sort of thing, because it's closing in this window of opportunity. If you're wanting to be a vendor, we encourage you to go ahead and do it now. The MV Gala is June 27th and June 28th. That's a Friday and a Saturday. There will be classes that are paid classes that are separate from the general admission. General admission, that is the lowest it's ever been. Other than the first, I think the first was $10, but it was here in our backyard. So this is at a air-conditioned establishment. It's clean. It's nice. Of course, it's not free. So that general admission helps go towards that venue.
That ringtone sounded crisp.
Yeah, bro, it's legit. That was Chris from the dealership. That is following up on what we were talking about, Bree's car. He has a connection at the dealership that will tell me whether or not that particular error code that she's getting, because they did a recall on that model from 2011 to 2016. So hopefully it's good news. I'll have to call him back. But yes, anybody named Chris is okay with me. Chrissy, Gary, what's up? Short of that, again, more to come on the YouTube channel. We appreciate all of your support. We encourage you to take the step to build your own platform. That way we can stay connected no matter what happens on the other platforms should it go awry. We don't want to lose connection. So we're making efforts now to be proactive instead of reactive. Because when you have to be, as she stated, pushed in a corner and you don't have any options, I don't like to do things that way. I like to think them out, plan them out. That way I've got time to make adjustments if needed.
And I live on the edge.
So today, thank you for tuning in. If you don't mind, at least consider becoming a subscriber. It's free. Liking the video after it's uploaded. Comment if there's new content that you would like to see. If there's a topic that we can cover that you would like to see. There's a lot more we can do in here versus over there. But we welcome you in, and we appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend it with us. So with that, we'll see you next time. We love you. We want to see you grow, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.